Hello, this is Diane. When I went to California, I liberated some lemons and I didn't use them fast enough, so I'm gonna just go ahead and juice them. And I'm gonna put the rinds in my new little contraption, the Lomi, which composts your food scraps within a few hours. Check it out. Yum, I bought a case of little mandarin oranges and we're just eating the last of them. So delicious. Okay, so I went ahead and bought one of these actual bar juicers because I think we were in a bar and I just was watching the bartender do all their fruit prep, and they used fresh oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. And I always think that the regular home use juicers are kind of wimpy. So I just went ahead and invested in a bar style one, and it's totally worth it. So I've got my my lemons, they're a little soft. Like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. And we'll put it in. We'll go ahead and juice it. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. It's nice because it's completely juices it, but you don't bust your arms or your hands. And that's gonna go in the Lomi. Let me juice this one. This one was a little bit an older lemon. It looked a little mutated, but it'll be perfect for juice. Look at how beautiful that is. And I'm gonna go ahead and juice the rest. Whoa, that is a lot of juice. Look at all that juice. I believe these are Meyer lemons, so it almost looks like orange juice. But look at how clean that is. And all the seeds are trapped in there. So some of these I'm gonna actually put down the garbage disposal to freshen it up. And then the other ones are gonna go in the Lomi. So here's the Lomi. We've got it really full with scraps. And what we do is we'll run it and just keep the compost in there. And then we'll run it again. And then when it gets fuller, then I take the dirt out and put it in my plants. What's nice about the Lomi is, and especially for citrus, you don't really have to chop it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw all these in here. And it heats up and it speeds up the decomposition. And it stirs it and dries it. So it's pretty much at its max level. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on. And I have one of these cool little see-through lids Dale got me. And we'll go ahead and start it up. All right, here it is. You just press a button. It starts to turn everything. You just let it do its magic. It's great. We got a big composter outside, it's called a tumbleweed, but that takes actually months for that to break down into the dirt. But these scraps, we can get them done immediately and we can use the compost right away. So another good thing about the commercial juicer is it's really easy to clean. It's actually just dripping juice right now. But you just loosen this up, the top. And like I said, it takes very little effort to completely juice those lemons. And there's no electricity or motors or anything. And I just unscrew that. This turns out, pulls out. And I just put these in the dishwasher. Wipe this down, go ahead and put it back on the shelf. It's cast iron. And even though, I just got hit in the head by it. even though it's just a one-purpose gadget, it's well worth it and well worth the effort. Well, it's well worth it because you don't put in a lot of effort to juice these. Like I said, this is a lot of juice. And I'm just gonna actually just go ahead and freeze these. I would consider, especially if you live in California and you have lots of fresh produce, go ahead and get one. It's totally worth the money. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this down. I discovered this company. They're made in the US and they're called Marley's Monsters, and they make these really, really functional rewashable paper towel or towels that you're supposed to use in lieu of paper towels. And they're a thin flannel, cotton flannel, and they just work really well. And I'll put the link at the bottom on where you could get some. But again, we're trying to be a little more conscious about our waste in our household. All right, Clover, I hear you. And these work really well. They're really absorbent and wash very easily. So I've decided to use my little Meyer lemon juice to freeze it. And we like to have sangria in the summertime and mulled wine in the winter. And I think this would be delicious in sangria, but I don't like the pulp, so I'm gonna... Yes, Clover, I hear you. Go ahead and strain out the pulp. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the Lomi as well, because you can actually shut it off and open it up and put more stuff in. And it works just fine.
Clover.
No, she doesn't want to bark.
Clover. Nobody's paying attention to you, Clover. Clovey.
This is our little virus, Clovid.
Yes, you are, Clover. You're a little virus.
Okay, we take a look and look at the progress. So it looks like there's like tomato stems. There were some strawberries in there, lots of mandarin orange peels, and it's just really doing its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put in, shut this off, put in this pulp. Ooh, you can feel the heat coming off of it. Here's just a little pulp. Go ahead and put that in there. Oh, yeah. And then turn it back on. And you see the old compost, it's mixing in. It's just not functional. We've discovered that it's not functional or it's not practical to just do one load and empty it and do one load and empty it. It actually works the best if you just keep adding. And that's how it goes. Lomi is all steamed up because it's heating it up, because that's what breaks down the veg and the compostable matter. And we'll check it when it's done. Della and I are going to go out and get some groceries because this weekend my oldest godson is graduating on Tuesday and we're having a party and stuff tomorrow, also for Mother's Day. And we've decided to bring fruity sangria with us, and I'm gonna use that juice. Yay, look at the beautiful irises. So pretty. Strange thing is, I don't remember planting irises, but I don't remember a lot of things. Right now it is on the drying and mixing, and then it'll go to cooling and it'll be done. Check out the Lomi. I stopped at mid-cycle, but look at how it's already composted that. We've really been only gone for an hour or so. But that's how it works. It's a great little gadget, and we actually really like it.